You open a totally normal looking treasure chest and oh, my favorite! Teeth! Mimics are iconic abominations that come in all flavors of horrible, and I am under the firm belief that a toilet mimic is easily one of the worst. So let's make one! I start by crumpling up some foil into a rough toilet shape and cover it with a couple layers of clay. After a quick bake, I painstakingly sand it smooth. By sculpting, baking, and sanding in segments, I get a lot more control over the final shape. I make the cistern a little foil hat so that I can later add fleshy bits under the lid. With the toilet body finished, I need to drill out the leg holes and add some battle damage. For the fleshy bits, I start by lining the inside of the bowl and bottom of the lid with a thin layer of clay. It's then a process of layering and sculpting the clay into a fleshy mouth and set of gums. No self-respecting mimic would dare be seen without a massive, disgusting tongue, so I start with some foil wrapped around a thick metal wire and a thin sheet of clay. My tongue is a little too long, so after a quick surgical snip, I can start thickening the underside. I texture the roof of the mouth and the underside of the tongue by rolling a ball stylus over them. I made these little tongue texture rollers by poking dots into little clay cylinders, and by rolling them over my tongue, I can impart a bumpy texture without having to spend hours filling it in by hand. While my tongue is in the oven, I make a whole tray full of teeth. Once cooled, I can start poking them into the gums one by one. Isn't her smile beautiful? I think I'll call her Jennifer. I test fit the tongue, but it's missing a little something. So I add some extra fleshy folds and extend the frenulum to the tip. Poor Jennifer can't see without eyes, so it's time to give her a whole bunch of them for full 360-degree vision. Of course, this includes a large eye on the roof of her mouth. How else will she see her prey? Using a little liquid clay, I also make some nice visible veins on the roof of her mouth. The legs start as lengths of wire wrapped in aluminium tape. I find that the clay slips off the smooth wire, so the tape adds just enough texture to help keep everything in place. A spider's leg has 7 segments, so I carefully mark each segment before refining the shape. After a quick pop in the oven, I add chitinous plates to protect the joints. I extend the legs inside the toilet and connect them to her sternum, which, of course, also has an eye. It's never going to show up again, but now you know it's there. You're welcome. Of course, Jennifer is still missing a pair of pedipalps. Now, these legs are looking pretty good, but they're a little too smooth. After a lot of trial and error, I figured out the best way to give them a scraggly, bristly texture using some short static grass. With all the pieces finished, I can start painting them. I prime the body and tongue white and the legs black. I give the mouth and tongue an initial layer of pink, and I know it looks really bad, but just trust the process. By layering different shades of blue, green, purple, and translucent pink, I eventually end up with a horrible, fleshy chasm. The legs get several shades of brownish red, then several shades of orange around the joints, and are finished with a little bit of black. Keeping with the tarantula motif, the teeth and eyes also get painted a deep black. After freshening up the white of the porcelain, I get to work staining the hell out of it. I add streaks of brown inks and dirty brush water and aggressively blot them off. By flicking a brush loaded with ink, I can create some lovely splatter effects, and once those are dry, I can glue everything in place. The finishing touch is to goop up the tongue with some UV resin, and add strands of saliva by curing it quickly as it drips, and my camera ran out of storage space. Oops. Well, anyway, she's all finished now, so time for the glamour shots. Isn't she beautiful? I can just picture her now, skittering away to her heart's content to molt her toilet shell and move into something bigger. Perhaps a porta potty. If you made it this far, I hope you were both delighted and repulsed by my horrible little creature. That's all from me today. I'll see you next time, with something hopefully a little more wholesome.